Greetings to everyone out there and welcome back to Around the Clock. Alright everybody, as you can see in the title of this video, a man who caused Nintendo to lose millions gets thrown in prison. Rightfully so, I might add, and all of this is because this person sucked at Splatoon 3. Now, if y'all remember, a couple of months back, Nintendo had to cancel their Nintendo Live event in Tokyo for this year because they were receiving a bunch of bomb threats to employees as well as anybody, whether they were employees or not, who would attend their upcoming live events in Tokyo specifically. And as of last month, as we reported here on this channel, the Nintendo bomb threatener admits that the more he lost at Splatoon 3, the more frustrated he would become, and that's why he did this whole thing. Now, as it is reported by MyNintendoNews.com, the individual accused of sending bomb threats around the time of Nintendo Live in Tokyo has admitted to the charges that he's been charged with by prosecutors. The individual, who is 27, is currently accused of sending 39 bomb threats to the Kyoto-based company and is currently on trial. Admitting to the charges against him, he said that the more I lost in Splatoon 3, the more frustrated I would become. The prosecution in this case is looking at a 1-year prison sentence, and the final verdict is expected on the 24th of July. Well, fast forward to July 24th, and look at this guy. Everybody just stop what they're doing. Look at this idiot. This is the face of idiocracy. Now, this is the guy who's being charged this 1-year prison sentence because he just sucked at Splatoon 3. And not only were these bomb threats, well, threat on human life, because that is a very serious thing, it also cost Nintendo millions of dollars to cancel that Nintendo Live event because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Nintendo lost around 700 million yen for canceling that Nintendo Live event. And that translates to around, if I'm not mistaken, around $5 million here in the US. So yeah, this was a huge loss. Now, with all that being said, we do have an update on the situation, which comes from a Japanese Splatoon news site called Splatoon Torikara. And here it is. It says, breaking news, I'll make you regret releasing this crappy game. Man found guilty of threatening Nintendo employees. Reminds me of KyoAni incident. And I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Now it goes on to say this. A 27-year-old Hitachi City employee of Ibaraki Prefecture was charged with obstruction of business for sending threatening letters to Nintendo, forcing the company to cancel a gaming event. Judge Hiroshi Kawakami sentenced him to 1 year in prison and suspended for 4 years. Prosecutors had called for 1 year, saying the damage was great and the responsibility is not light. According to the ruling, between August 22nd and November 29th of last year, the man posted messages such as, I'll make you regret releasing such a crappy game, and I'll kill everyone involved. You should be careful about events with spectators. A total of 39 times on the inquiry form on Nintendo's official website, forcing the company to cancel a gaming event. At the first hearing, a statement from a Nintendo employee was read out stating, it reminded me of the Kyoto Animation arson and murder case, and I was terrified. In his reasons for the verdict, Judge Kawakami pointed out that the defendant's motive for committing the crime as a way to relieve stress after growing irritated by online gameplay was selfish, and the manner in which he committed the crime was persistent and malicious. So there you have it. Now, I'm relieved because nobody was hurt in this, no Nintendo employee, as well as any spectators that would have attended Nintendo Live. Also, I'm relieved that the judge threw the book at this guy because, yes, he deserved to go to prison. Now, for me, I think he deserves more than just 1 year in prison because for someone to send 39 bomb threats consistently like that, from what did it say, from August to November of last year, I don't want to hear anybody saying that, oh, he suffers from mental health issues or anything like that. Don't give me that, This person knew exactly what they were doing. So in my opinion, personally, I think they deserve more than just 1 year. And I believe it said 4 years on probation. No, he deserves more than that because he knew exactly what he was doing and who he was targeting. So yeah, man, this was just disgusting all around. But I am relieved that, justice was served in this situation because this was just horrible. Now, this was an interesting week for Splatoon 3. We had that whole situation earlier in the week where the winners of that recent Splatoon championship game, they were sending out all these homophobic and racial slurs and they got dealt with by Nintendo. And now this happens where this man who sent all these bomb threats because he was losing at Splatoon 3, he gets sentenced to 1 year in prison. So yeah, man, an interesting week for Splatoon 3 indeed, but all around, like I said before, I'm glad that justice has been served. So with that being said, guys, that's going to do it for this video. And what do you all think about this? Please let me know down in the comment section. Also, make sure to like this video. Definitely share this video with all your family and friends. And for those of you who are not already subscribed to this channel, wait, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss out on daily Nintendo news content. And as always, remember to keep it locked here at Around the Clock, where here we focus on Nintendo news content around the clock. I'll catch you guys in the next video.